The Agentic Frontier, AI's future, based on real science. We've spent the last 2 years amazed by chatbots that can talk, but the scientific community has already moved on. We are entering a third wave of maturity, the transition from generative AI to agentic AI. This isn't just about answering questions. It's about systems that plan, reason, and act autonomously. Today, at Beyond Human Tech, we're stripping away the hype to look at the real data from the latest research papers. The future isn't coming. It's being written in latex right now. Let's start talking about the architectural shift. For years, the rule was simple. Bigger is better. But 2024 and 2025 broke that narrative. Look at DeepSeek v3. It's a massive model with 671 billion parameters. But here's the breakthrough. It only activates 37 billion parameters for each token. By using multi-head latent attention, MLA, and an auxiliary loss-free load balancing strategy, it achieves frontier-level performance at a fraction of the cost. While giants scale up, others are scaling down. Small language models, or SLMs, are now running locally on 8 gigabytes of memory. Apple's 2025 tech report highlights 3 billion parameter models optimized with 2-bit quantization, matching the intelligence of much larger systems while keeping your data private on device. So, what is the next phase in the evolution of artificial intelligence? In 2025, we stopped prompts and started goals. Deloitte predicts that by 2027, 50% of enterprises will have deployed agentic AI. These systems aren't stateless. They use retrieval mechanisms and databases to access long-term memory. We're seeing the rise of autonomous engineers like Devin, capable of making thousands of decisions to complete complex coding tasks. But the market is also shifting toward orchestration. By 2027, the AI orchestration market is expected to hit $30 billion as multi-agent systems learn to talk to each other through protocols like the Model Context Protocol, MCP. Will there be a scientific revolution? Will AI now be the researcher? The most profound impact of AI isn't in our apps, it's in our labs. Nature has documented a fourth scientific paradigm, AI-driven discovery. AlphaFold 3, launched in mid-2024, can now predict the interaction of almost all of life's molecules, including DNA, RNA, and ligands. It's a 50% improvement in accuracy over previous methods. But AI is doing more than just folding proteins. A system called the AI Scientist can now autonomously perform the entire research lifecycle: ideation, coding, experimenting, and writing a full scientific manuscript for less than $15. In late 2025, an AI-generated paper actually passed a peer-review process at a top machine learning workshop, signaling a new era of automated discovery. Let me talk to you now about the benchmark crisis, seen as humanity's last exam. As AI gets smarter, our tests are becoming useless. Traditional benchmarks, like MMLU, are saturated. This led to humanity's last exam, HLE 2,500 of the hardest questions across mathematics, biology, and physics. The results are humbling. Even the best models, like Gemini 3 Pro and GPT-5 Pro, struggle with this level of reasoning, with accuracy scores often below 40%. This is the new frontier, moving past memorization to genuine, iterative reasoning. But what is the risk? Autonomy brings danger. NIST evaluations in 2025 revealed that models like DeepSeek are significantly more susceptible to agent hijacking than U.S. frontier models. This means malicious instructions can derail an agent, turning a helpful tool into a security risk. Regulators are catching up. The EU AI Act is fully rolling out through 2026, demanding transparency in how these black box systems make decisions. Governance isn't just a legal hurdle anymore. It's the only way to maintain digital trust. Let me finish with what we discussed at Beyond Human Tech. The research is clear. We are moving from assistants to partners, from generative talk to autonomous action. The papers we've discussed today are the blueprints for a world where AI solves the intractable problems of our age. This is the frontier. This is Beyond Human Tech. Subscribe to stay ahead of the science. See you in the future.